Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Ollie here, and today I want to talk to you guys about a dude who thinks he's really smart, but in reality, he's actually really stupid. But even worse than that, some people in the world think this guy is very smart. The man I'm talking about is named Billy McFarland, and if you've heard of that name before, well, then you might have just gotten goosebumps on your back, because yes, it's the same Billy McFarland from Fyre Festival that happened around 2017, I believe. That so promised ultra-luxury music festival in the Bahamas. I'm talking about the one where Billy McFarland, who through the festival, he defrauded the investors who were investing in the festival of $27 million. And the entire time, they could have stopped it, they could have handled the situation better, they could have done something to stop the bleeding, but they didn't. And in the end, well, the festival goers ended up being hurt because they lost thousands of dollars, some of them hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Billy McFarland ended up going to jail for about 4.5 years. He was sentenced to 6 years, but he served only 4.5, and now he's been out of prison. And by the way, if you haven't seen this documentary, I highly recommend it. In my opinion, it's one of the better documentaries I've seen in my life. It is very entertaining, and it also tells a very tragic story of what actually happened in Fyre Festival. If you Google his name, the first word that comes up under his name is con artist. Yes, this same guy is coming back at the world with a new project entirely, which he calls Pirates, and it's spelled P-Y-R-T. He announced on TikTok and YouTube that he's going to be throwing another festival, and that's what Pirate is. So this guy who literally defrauded people, lied to the public about throwing a music festival, has gotten out of prison now, and he's going to throw another music festival. That's his plan. So yeah, we're already off to a great start because this guy is seriously full of it. This guy really thinks he's going to be able to throw this festival. Now, there are a few logistical issues in the sense that Bahamas have already come forward and said they will not lease out a place to Billy McFarland for a festival because last time it happened, they had a lot of problems when they learned their lesson. But what really scares me is nowadays, clout is the biggest currency in the world. Everybody wants some of it. Everybody wants some of that almighty clout. They just want a little piece of it, and they will do whatever they can to get it. And unfortunately, Billy McFarland happens to have a lot of clout because he defrauded people, and he became somewhat of a minor celebrity because of it. In addition to the documentary, a lot of people now know him by name. He was on the Full Send podcast. He does cameos now. And he's kind of trying to keep this celebrity status going, which is a very big cause for concern for the rest of us. And why this scares me is because I think there's going to be some venue, some country in the world, somewhere, that's going to let Billy McFarland throw his new pirate festival on it. And they're going to agree to it, and Billy is just going to end up scamming people the same way he did the first time. If you watch the Fyre fraud documentary, at the end of the documentary, one of the people that work with him said that this will not be the last time we hear of Billy McFarland. Don't be surprised if he comes back in the future with another scam. Well, we might be looking at it right now. So going back to pirate, first of all, have you ever heard of a pirate who is not a thief? Yeah, me neither. I mean, pirates are known for robbing, stealing, pillaging, just doing destructive acts. And that's what he's named his new company after. So join the crew, yada, yada, yada. But here is the part that really caught my eye. When you click on Pirate Crew merch, you're taken to this website where you can buy a Pirate Crew jacket for $340. That's one hefty jacket, brother. One hefty jacket. And if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you're going to see that it says $50 from every jacket goes directly to recovery. And of course, they don't explain what recovery is, but under that, they also say $25 to the people owed in the Bahamas and $25 to restitution. This is the real kicker because the people in the Bahamas who worked day and night to make the festival possible, a lot of them still have not gotten paid years later. So $25 of the $340 is going to go towards helping them. Man, you are so generous, Billy. Man, just $25. Wow. Woo-wee! And of course, he also mentions how the other $25 is going to go towards restitution, which, if you've been paying attention to the news, Billy McFarland owes $26 million in restitution to the victims of Fyre Festival. So if you buy this jacket, you're essentially paying off his debt, which he owes to people as a result of scamming them. Yeah. See, I'm scared because I know people are gonna buy tickets to this pirate festival or whatever, and it's gonna be news on it again, and there's gonna be another documentary coming up about it, and it's gonna be this vicious repeat cycle, and everyone's gonna be like, huh, I wonder how Billy did it. Well, he did it because there are idiots out there who are willing to give this guy money to get what he wants done. So if you watching, if you're smart, and if you hear about this pirate festival in the future, maybe a friend of yours wants to go to it, maybe you're kind of convincing yourself to go to it, do yourself a favor and don't friggin' do it. If you light your money on fire, you got a better chance of doubling it than giving it to Billy McFarland. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time.